realized that I needed to get 55 of them or I was going to be really sick.
In a heart-wrenching, earth-shattering moment that has rocked Hollywood to its core, Jasveen Sangha, infamously dubbed the Ketamine Queen, has agreed to plead guilty to supplying the lethal dose of ketamine that ended the life of Friends icon Matthew Perry in October 2023. Facing a staggering 65 years in federal prison, Sangha's plea to 5 serious charges, including distributing ketamine resulting in death, unveils a sinister web of celebrity drug networks involving doctors, assistants, and dealers who exploited Perry's addiction. Social media explodes with grief, outrage, and demands for justice, as fans mourn the loss of Chandler Bing and question whether this plea truly delivers accountability or merely scratches the surface of Tinseltown's dark underbelly. A Hollywood icon's tragedy and a guilty plea that shakes the industry. Step into the somber, high-stakes atmosphere of a Los Angeles federal courtroom in August 2025, where the devastating loss of Friends star Matthew Perry casts a long shadow. Jasveen Sangha, a 42-year-old dual U.S. citizen known as the Ketamine Queen, stands at the epicenter of a bombshell case tied to Perry's death at 54, found lifeless in his Pacific Palisades jacuzzi on October 28, 2023. According to a BBC News report on August 19, 2025, Sangha has agreed to plead guilty to 5 federal charges: 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premises, 3 counts of distributing ketamine, and 1 count of distributing ketamine resulting in death or serious bodily injury. This plea, part of a deal with prosecutors, drops 4 of the original 9 charges, but carries a maximum sentence of 65 years, marking a seismic moment in a case that has gripped Hollywood and its fans worldwide. Sangha's North Hollywood home, branded the Sangha Stash House by federal authorities, was a veritable drug-selling emporium, where a March 2024 raid uncovered a staggering haul: 80 vials of ketamine, 1.7 kilograms of methamphetamine pills, MDMA, cocaine, Xanax, and trafficking tools like a gold money-counting machine and a camera detector. Once a glamorous figure mingling with A-listers at the Golden Globes and Oscars, Sangha now faces a reckoning. She's taking responsibility for her actions, her attorney, Mark Garagos, told the BBC, as she prepares to formally enter her plea in the coming weeks. The internet erupted like a Hollywood blockbuster premiere gone wrong. The Ketamine Queen killed our Chandler? This is soul-crushing, one ex-user tweeted, amassing 35K likes and 12K retweets. Another posted a Friends montage with the caption, "Justice for Matthew Perry, lock her up," scoring 25K likes. Yet, dissenters questioned the focus. Doctors and his assistant were just as guilty. Why is Sangha the scapegoat? A Redditor argued, sparking a 7K upvote thread. The case lays bare a chilling network. Sangha is one of 5 defendants, including Drs. Salvador Plasencia and Mark Chavez, Perry's live-in assistant Kenneth Iwamasa, and dealer Eric Fleming, all of whom have pleaded guilty for their roles in supplying Perry with 51 vials of ketamine in his final weeks. Prosecutors allege they preyed on Perry's well-documented addiction for profit, with Iwamasa administering 3 fatal injections on October 28. This was a calculated betrayal of a vulnerable man. One ex-user raged, their post gaining 20K likes. Another tweeted, "Hollywood's drug scene is a cesspool. Matthew deserved better," with a clip of Chandler's iconic sarcasm, racking up 18K retweets. The plea deal, coupled with revelations of Sangha's attempt to cover her tracks via encrypted messages, has divided fans. Is this justice for a beloved star, or a superficial crackdown on a systemic Hollywood tragedy? A dark Hollywood conspiracy exposed. Let's paint the scene. October 28, 2023, a luxurious Pacific Palisades mansion where Matthew Perry, the sarcastic soul of Friends as Chandler Bing, is found dead in his jacuzzi, a victim of a ketamine overdose that shocked the world. Fast forward to August 19, 2025, when BBC News drops a bombshell. Jasveen Sangha, the Ketamine Queen, has agreed to plead guilty to 5 charges, including 1 for distributing the ketamine that killed Perry. Initially facing 9 counts, her plea deal slashes 4 charges but leaves her staring down a potential 65-year sentence. Her home was a drug empire. Prosecutors declared in a federal indictment, detailing the March 2024 raid that uncovered 80 vials of ketamine, thousands of pills, methamphetamine, MDMA, cocaine, Xanax, and tools like scales, a ledger, and a money counter. She lived like a cartel boss in North Hollywood. One ex-user tweeted, sharing Sangha's glitzy Instagram posts from Japan and Mexico, which scored 30K likes. Social media became a battleground. Sangha's plea is justice for Matthew Perry. Chandler deserved better. One user tweeted, with a friend's gif of Chandler's goofy dance, amassing 40K likes. Reddit threads exploded. She supplied celebrities for years. How was she not caught sooner? One user asked, scoring 8K upvotes. Another countered, the doctors and assistant were closer to Perry. Sangha's the fall guy, sparking 6K comments. Sangha's social media, flaunting parties with A-listers and red carpet appearances, fueled outrage. She partied at the Oscars while dealing death, a Daily Mail source claimed, prompting one ex-user to post, from Golden Globes to guilty pleas. What a fall, with 22K likes. Her plea also admits to selling ketamine to Cody McClory in 2019, who died hours later, proving she knew the drug's lethal risks. She Googled, can ketamine be listed as a cause of death? After McClory, prosecutors noted for the BBC, igniting fury. She kept dealing after another death? Pure evil, one user tweeted, with 25K retweets. The investigation exposed a grim chain. Perry, whose 2022 memoir Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing detailed his decades-long battle with addiction, was receiving legal ketamine infusions for depression, but craved more. In September 2023, he turned to Dr. Placencia, who connected him to Sangha via Fleming. Court documents reveal 51 vials sold to Awamasa, who injected Perry multiple times, including 3 doses on October 28. After Perry's death, Sangha allegedly told Fleming to delete all our messages on Signal, with Fleming texting, "I'm 90% sure everyone is protected." For the BBC, ex-users were livid. They covered their tracks while Matthew died. One posted, with 28K likes. Media outlets amplified the drama. The New York Times called it a window into Hollywood's drug crisis, while Rolling Stone linked ketamine to a surge in elite overdoses. This is bigger than Sangha. Hollywood's a drug den, one Redditor wrote, scoring 5K upvotes. Perry's heartbreaking fall, Sangha's drug empire, and Hollywood's toxic underbelly. Matthew Perry's death was a global tragedy. As Chandler Bing, he brought joy to millions across Friends' 10 seasons, his quick-wit sarcasm defining a generation.